Hello, everyone. We are back. Came right back on. This is the questions part um, of what we do here. I have a list that I do. I take 5 people at a time to do one question. That's the free list. If you donate, then you skip the list. They are priority, and you can do that. Hey, Kristen or Christine. I always say it wrong. I'm sure I do. But you can skip the line or ask additional questions when you donate. And I'm thinking that to help it when we're going through the waiting for the list to be created, I'll pull like small little messages for whoever it resonates for, whoever wants to hear it, or, just because I don't like the awkward silence. And it's weird to me. I don't know. I can't explain it. I just feel like I'm on a TV and it's just dead air. I'm supposed to entertain. Okay, so I had to drink some coffee. All right, so we are back to do that. Just waiting for, there she is, Jean. And I'll try and do this 3 times, but if we don't have, it's really slow. I mean, it is a Saturday. Then I'll only go just a couple times. Hey, little pink daisy. Welcome in. Well, I had to get up really close to see that. All right. So first small little message while we wait. And this is just for, if it resonates for you, take it. If it doesn't, then just it's for somebody else. Okay. Escape and getaway. Moving. Wow. Somebody is trying to avoid something, or they're hiding something, going on vacation, running away, and yet they're moving. Something's like boxed up. Oh, somebody may be shattered because of a breakup or something too. What is this? Tell me about this, please. Hey, the wonderful. Welcome in. Page of Wands. Ooh, just heard something. Well, it's like somebody. It's like, what the world? Maybe that's why somebody's just like, what? It's because it's like there's a new idea. It's to reciprocate something. That's the judgment. But then somebody sits around long enough and changes their perspective, and now they want to end it all. That's what I'm seeing here. Ooh. 10 of Wands. They want to put down the burden. They don't want to deal with it. Whether that's you or this person, whoever this is for, they're overwhelmed. Wow, so they want to block it. To heal. That's their decision. Juggling. The Tower. 9 of Swords. And 2 of Cups. Yeah, 2, 2, 2. Somebody is really anxious and with this Emperor and the title, I have no idea what this. Yeah, see, there's a loss here. There's definitely a loss. But what's surprising to me is it feels like there was one person in this that was like they're trying to escape something or get away and they're like moving or something like that. It's like the end. And another person's shattered by it. And it feels like because somebody might have been going back and forth. Like, okay, I'm going to give to this. No, I'm not. Justice. This person was worried about karma. Yeah, they were. It's a Magician with Justice. 3 of Pentacles. They wanted this to work out. But there was a lie. I just seen the 7 of Swords with the King of Cups. Somebody was lying about how they felt. They sabotaged it. It feels like that was the ending. It was the ending of this. What happens? The communication. Wow. Somebody, yeah. As somebody ends it, it feels like via like text or email or something like that. And it's like a conviction where it's like, you know what? This is too much. And somebody else could just be like, you know what? It's my way or no way. It's kind of rude. The resources, rejection. Wow. It feels like whoever this is actually for, it feels like just let them go. Like it'll hurt, but it's like just release it with love and, just, it feels like a heart-centered removal. Because it does, regardless, whatever this is, it ends. It does. And it feels heavy. Wow. And somebody's going to be playing the victim. Look, I just flipped the deck. And you got the blinders, which is victim. But it's like, because they were like in and out. Somebody was just in and out all the time. They weren't there. All right. Dang. I felt like that was a lot to unpack. Nine of Swords. Yeah, somebody really got a lot of anxiety over that one. Okay. Did you want to be added, little pink Daisy? You have to ask to be added to the list, and then Gina will put you on the list. If you don't, then she won't. Oh, that's interesting. And then we'll get the questions going. Yes, okay. Yeah, she does, Jean. And, oh, my computer screen says 555. That's kind of awesome. Well, now it says 556. But if you're not here when your name gets called, which I know kind of sucks, but then if you miss it when your name's called, then you don't get to be added to the free list for this live. You have to come back to a different live that I'm doing. But that's that way so that if we can keep going here. All right, and then there's two people. There's 2 more spots left. So if anybody wants to get on that, they can. Short and sweet. Present. Wow. You might be working something out here with somebody who wants to come back. It's a coming back of something. I got adrenaline. It's a roller coaster. Forbidden. Oh my gosh. This one came out, and since it fell away over here, I put it back in the deck, but it came out anyway. Whatever this is like it's forbidden. So temptation. Huh. Lusty. Oh. Frozen. You might not. Pain. This person, whoever this is, where somebody reaches out to you and they want to get back together or something like that. It was like an adrenaline rush, or it was like the good and the bad. It was just all of that. But it was like, because it was forbidden, because of something to do with lusty. And you guys didn't talk for a while. But then it's like painful because it's the wanting validation from this person. Dating. Oh. Huh. It's kind of like somebody doesn't want to just hook up. Of course, why would you want to? Ew. They want to like actually date. They want to be validated here. The call. You get the call from this person. It's a person from your past, of course. Loss. Running on empty. Single. You're single, though. Somebody's single here. Well, I think you both are. I don't know. And I seen a coffee date. So it might be that this person wants to kind of like come back together or something like that. And it's kind of like, okay, we can do that. Let's go for coffee. And they're like, no, let's go to a bar. You're like, no, I don't want to do any of that. Let's go for coffee. That sounds better. In the night, the world. But somebody here, though, feels like if you say that to this person, yeah, white rabbit. It feels like if you say that to this person, because this person's like an in and out person, or you put boundaries up to this person, they're going to go away. But I mean, seriously, if they do you really want them around? The red flag, isn't that a red flag? I don't know. But it feels like somebody wants this to happen. Yeah, because I'm seeing the coffin, communication, and the peace rose. It's kind of like somebody just wants closure. But it's because it's like they feel like they want validation from this person. You don't need validation from a person who's going to do that. Because honestly, what I'm looking at, there's two sides. It feels like one person is like wanting the adrenaline rush. They want the in and out. They just, that's what they're here for. That's what they want. It feels like a booty call. And then somebody else is like, no, I really want validation here. My feelings are real. Of course they are. They absolutely are. But it's because you had like real feelings for this person. And no, this feels like go away. Risky. Oh my gosh. And it might be that somebody's been trying to have this person come back around because they want the closure. But you don't really need closure. I mean, some people do. I know I'm talking like that, but some people do. But this person might not give you that closure. Reflection. Dismiss. Oh my God. Risky. You know what? Okay, I know. I always have my opinion of the twin flame thing. I just did that with one of my soul sisters the other day. We were talking about it. Well, see, for one, I hate labels. I can't stand labels. They drive me nuts. And the biggest thing here that I'm looking at, because I see it all the time, where somebody says like, oh, that's my twin flame, blah, blah, blah. I need to. People are glorifying like bad relationships and saying that that's what they are, and it is not. So just because somebody says that or claims that and blah, 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 don't stay with toxicity. Don't stay with something that's going to diminish you. Just because somebody's saying it's a twin flame, no, it's not. It's just not. But I don't know everything. That's just my opinion. But it's horrible what people are doing. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly my point. Because that's what people keep saying that it is. And that's what just like, I don't know. We should be like loving ourselves and just, pointing to ourselves. Not really, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry. For some reason, that is like I don't like that card. It gets me going all the time. But it's really only because I've seen a lot of people do that. I even have personal clients where that happens with them, where they're just like, oh my gosh, no. It's like, no, honey, it's not. That's just, no. It's just to keep you in a situation that you should run from because it's not good for you. It doesn't help you to, no, you just need to go. So whoever that was for, good luck. It does look like you're better without them. I have no idea why I went on that tangent, but I don't know, it just bothers me. Anywho, I think we still have 2 people. If we want, because we've been waiting for a little bit, we can start the list now. And then as more people come in, we can just add. Because I don't want to keep going off on tangents. It feels like that kind of day, though. It does. So And what's funny, I just finished that that one, the daily. I just finished it, and as soon as I turned the camera off, turned the live off, I was like burning up. I got super hot. And hey, happy Saturday. But I got like instantly irritated out of nowhere. And I had turned like my fans on and everything, and I was freezing before. So I don't know what that is. But that did happen. Okay. I'm grabbing a deck. I don't want to use those. Okay, we'll do these ones. Okay, for a general. Okay, what can you tell me, please? Oops, why is I having these ears? Oh, let me pin this. Okay. Okay, general, please. Engineer. Problem solver on some betrayal and a hunter. Somebody took a risk on the situation with you, and now they're like spying. They're trying to pursue something with you. Legend. It's an epic tale. What am I talking about? I just seen bartender. What is this? This might be like a computer whiz. Oh, okay. Yeah, it feels like it's a computer whiz. They're like an engineer of some sort, and they're being dishonest. They're not playing by the rules. They're rising above them. This person is skilled. This person's trying to come off as a helpful, supportive friend. Trouble. Wow. This person wants to act like they're your friends, and it's like then afterwards, it's like pay attention, because they will show you a pattern, and it almost is like this might be a Scorpio. But it's like they try to say something like they're stressed or there's a challenge or something. They have a pattern of doing that, but that's just part of their plan. And it comes with the Scorpio here, or it's the Death card, but I said Scorpio. And then you got Libra, which is Justice. Yeah. The light bulb. It feels like this person wants to come in and tell you, like, I know this and I know that, but they're holding a grudge. What? It feels like if you know a Scorpio, pay attention to, like, okay, and I don't want anybody to come for me. But it feels like pay attention to what they're kind of known for, Scorpios. And I don't mean all Scorpios. I'm just saying like how Scorpios can work. They can hold on to things and then they have sweet revenge. But then it could be the same thing too with like, it feels heavy Scorpio. It does. I feel like be careful. Oh, you do know it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, just be careful. Be aware of that. Hey, LJ. You're welcome. Oh, my foot fell asleep. Ow. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, message from Spirit. Okay, I see that. Okay, hold on. Okay, message, please. From Spirit. What? escape, avoiding something here. Frozen. You're, I just seen avoiding too. The call. It feels like there's a call that you need to make. Yeah, like dismissing it because it's like, I don't want to because I don't want to deal with the other end of it or something, but it's like you're not speaking and I see the call here. Somebody's avoiding something or they're blocking something and not taking any action. And it has to do with like talking, but that's funny because it says blocking right here and then right here it says unblocking. Okay. Like it starts out that way. Could be a mom, mom. Well, it's the bear, which is like boss, like something, mama bear or something. Okay, and then it's like, then it accelerates drinking, and then they get a headache. What? You might have somebody who they say a lot of stuff, and it feels like when they drink and then they get a hungover. Oh my God. I cannot talk. I don't know why. It's kind of making, the energy's making it to where I just won't. And it feels like because somebody needs to have like an unpleasant conversation, and then somebody might have like some liquid courage or something like that. And then they just go for it. Okay. It feels like if this is you that's going to say the things that need to be said, there's a strategy here to illuminate some stuff. Feels like be kind of careful because somebody might say some things while, wow, somebody's going to just light a torch and just say things. I don't know. Like there's one person, it feels like if you are avoiding something and you're avoiding on speaking to somebody, and then if it's you in the scenario that needs to have like courage to do the speaking, be careful with your words because it feels like fully engaged and somebody just lights the torch and just lets it all burn down. Like, I don't care anymore. And if that's not you that's going to do that, then that's this person. And it's like somebody needs to just, wow, there's lots of anxiety over this. In the heart place. The victim. Somebody's going to play the victim at the end of it. They will. Feels like that's a given. So I just wouldn't, it feels like somebody has to talk to somebody and they have to have liquid courage in order to do it. And I don't think that that's the smart thing to do. It could be anybody, but it's whoever is like trying to escape from something. You're not talking or there's nothing happening with this person right now. And then a call comes and somebody just kind of comes at it like a bear. So just be aware. Geez, that was, whew. I hope that answered your question. All right, little pink daisy. Oh, and now the top of my head is so itchy. Come on now. Oh, man. Right. Yeah, that was kind of, I didn't care for it. It could just easily be two, because when people drink, they can kind of get hostile. Could be that as well. Okay. Again, little pink daisy. You could post your question, or we're going to move on. I'm hearing it. Jeopardy. I'm hearing Jeopardy. All right, sweet. Sweet, if you could post your question, please. I just looked over my window and I seen two little birdies chasing each other in the tree. It's so cute. I'm amused by little things. Okay, again for Sweet, if you could post your question. Oh, that's Paola. Right? Yeah. I didn't lose connection, did I? Okay. All right, then I guess we can start another list and I'll do another little one. Jeez, it is hot. Let's see, I'll move my chair and get another tack. Here we go. Okay. What other little messages can we get? This is for whoever needs to hear it. Whoa. I just felt a massive swirl. Yeah, just like this. I just said that. I felt a massive swirl. That's exactly what I just felt. Okay. Somebody's like losing themselves. They're feeling lost. Insecurities and boundaries. Anxiety too. Oh, okay. Playing game. There's somebody playing games in somebody's energy here, and it's like making them lose themselves because of insecurities. And there's some boundaries that need to be in place. Somebody's getting like anxiety over this. What is this? Exploring, finding your way down. It feels like somebody's going through some new territory. They need to be patient with themselves. That might take a long time, but it's like pick up your bootstraps and you got to do this. Yeah, it's conviction. And then there's going to be a conclusion at the end. The outcome is something where it works out in your favor. You're going to feel relieved. It's like it's the final countdown. Wow. It's like you're rewriting something on somebody who's trying to play like mind games. And then you get they communicate. Oh, okay. Wow. I see what this is. So it's kind of like within a few days, if you're trying to be centered and have the peace and do all of that, and so you're putting up these boundaries or you're trying to let something go and you do that, and as soon as you let this go, in comes the communication and this person wants to talk. And after being at a stalemate, yeah, this person was involved with somebody else too. I just split the deck open and they can feel you pulling away. So now they want to reach out. It's a mental force. It's like, okay, I want to go back and do all this because I can feel you leaving. But it's like the message here is keep going. Explore yourself. You'll find your way. You'll definitely find your way. And it feels like you'll find your way into something way better. Because that person is just playing games. Being guarded. And stuck in the past. Because this person makes you feel guarded and stuck in the past. They're too passive. Yeah, no. It's like, no. Okay. Okay. LJ, if you could post your question, please. All right. What does LJ need to know? Please, in general. Self-neglect. Wow, that just came flying right back out. What? What is that? You might be dealing with a person who like neglects themselves, or like you could neglect yourself or lose yourself in a connection because this person is like, you're being vulnerable and they're being unavailable. What is this? Focusing, the crew. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it's like you had, that makes sense. You get you're on target and then you're syncing with like your crew and darkness to light, and you were the phoenix, completely renewed. Okay. So what does she need to know? You're exceptional. The white rabbit, though, what is that? You might have two masculines, a Capricorn or a Cancer, trying to come down your way. One of them might talk to you about all of this. Right, yeah, rising from the ashes. One of them might, I've had that happen before, where somebody tries to talk and say something like, oh, I'm super spiritual, and oh, there's this and there's that. They're trying to put you down a rabbit hole. And seeing through something, you need to observe something here to explore something that you are not aware of within a few days. The master piece. It's like you've learned how to master your peace and what it is that you want to deal with and what it is that you don't want to deal with. And you're doing it. It's just you might come across too, especially if you have to go like down a road of some sort. Wow, there might be like stones or something. I don't know. But you're going down a road is what it feels like, whether it's literally going down a road or just on your journey. And somebody comes in with like peace. But then there's another person who's trying to, feels like pull you into a rabbit hole. So just be aware of that. It feels like pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Yeah. So I hope that helped and didn't confuse you more. Wow, yeah, because one of them's going to be clingy. I just split the deck and I seen that. They're going to be clingy. And seeking perfection. Like they want perfection. Yeah. Nobody's perfect. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, Mystic. You can post your question. Objection. Weird. Okay. Okay. What is coming? A general. Okay. What's coming in? Mystic generally. Hold on. Just going in generally, please. Wow. Okay. Fixing them. It feels like being guarded, but then hard to get and settling. But it feels like because like you've dealt with people before where they made you feel like you were always busy having to, it might be too soon for you to get, oh wow, cards are flipping. Yeah, retreating. You might not really be open right now to people because it's too soon. Keep moving on track. Tools, you have all the tools in the tree, but stay grounded. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. It's like you're guarded, and it's like you want to keep going forward with the stuff that you know, like your resources, and you have what it takes. Just stay grounded, but something's too soon for you to move into something else right now. Because if you did, it'd be like you're settling. So it's like it's just too, that's why you're retreating. You are like in a fortress right now where you're trying to hold on to your power. You're sealed off, but it's because of an emotional overflow. It feels like an emotional avalanche, and you don't want that. Yeah, you're trying to discipline yourself. And it feels like don't overthink it. It feels like you're right where you need to be because you don't want to rush into anything because then you'll be settling for what it is that you truly want. It's just too soon for you. Yeah, no, you absolutely don't. Oh, fear of loss and excuses. Yeah. Mm-mm. You're welcome. Okay. Oh, general. Okay. All right, general, please, for ascending. What is your needs now? General, please. What are these cards? Oh. Huh. There's some untold stories here that might have to do with like being criticized and being stuck in the past, but it has to do with like tolerating abuse, pent up anger, and all of that. What is this? Feels like needing to release this of some sort. What is this? It's complicated. Feels like a complicated home life. Wow. The dynamite and the solution. This feels like putting on a brave face, but it feels like sharing, blocking. And then you've got the child here. If it almost feels like there's a decision here. Like you can go in one direction to like speak or tell a certain story here, and it's going to help people. It will. But it's up to you. You've got the choice to do this. It feels like if that is for you, or you're going to be listening to someone tell their story. But it feels like because somebody was like stubborn, or they didn't, I don't know how to explain it. It just feels like they're too prideful. And it's kind of like, that wasn't me. I didn't do that. I didn't, da 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 da. It feels like that, like somebody said it, but this is something in the home. Definitely in the home. There's a very hassly, there's something going on. It could have been even fighting in the home. Something like that, because I'm seeing that here too. Wow. And there's more information. Wow. Definitely more information that needs to be. You're welcome. Yeah, it feels like talking. There's an untold story. Okay. Okay. This one. Oh, this one. All right. Message, please. Oops, sorry for those who have AirPods in and that's loud. Okay. What is the message, please? Say goodbye to your past. Let your feelings out. And someone is in need. What is this? What is this? Stay on track. You're right on track with. Yes. It kind of feels like this is kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. I don't know if you do like bonfires or something like that. You might be out with friends, gathering with friends or something. And it feels like after saying bye to like the past or something like that, it's like it opens the road and you meet some man. Bonfire. You talk about like resources and you're getting to know somebody and it's like a yes. Like all day yes. Wow. It's abundant. You're going to be chasing after something. I don't mean like chasing like that. I'm just saying like it makes you excited and it creates something for you. Wow. Support. You might actually, if you do go to something that's like a bonfire or something like that, where it's a group of people that you end up going to something, you might have had like a premonition of these people and they end up being like your crew people. And you start just walking on your journey with these people. It's in the bedroom, but yeah, thunderstorms. They help you navigate. I want to say that. They help you navigate through this. So it's kind of like you're coming into people that are like mind and spirit, all of that with you. But it feels like you have to say goodbye to the past first. And then there you go. It feels like these people too, you can be yourself, which of course, if they're your people, but you can like cry in front of them and you can do stuff like that. They're not going to judge you. Okay, so I hope that answered your question. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Oops. Hold on. Okay. What? Okay. What are the next actions? Feelings and actions for the soul stream. This person wants to come and hold you. Yeah, they want to come. Wow, with the Ace of Pentacles. Feels like, wrap me up, hold me. They want to wrap you up. Tower. It feels like they want to offer you something that's tangible, that changes things. Clarify this, please. Say, be my friend. Hold me, wrap me up. Communicating. Wow. Oh, wow. And then you got the peace rose. Wow. Okay, so this person's feelings. Oh, okay, yeah. They've got very strong feelings towards you. They might be actually communicating that with you. They want to collaborate. There's a mutual respect. Wow, and messages. You're going to be hearing from this person. You guys are going to be chatting. And talking. Whatever this is like picking up momentum. It's picking up speed. And ow, I keep stabbing myself. An olive branch. So their next what is it? Their intentions and their next action is going to be they're going to extend an olive branch to you. The solution in the world, this man, and the tracks. Okay. Wow, I'm stuttering. Totally just stuttered. That might be what's happening with this person. You make this person nervous, I guess. But they're definitely gonna establish something with you. That is their intention. They want to establish something. Wow, and then you got family. This person might talk to you about like trust and loyalty, and yes. It feels like, yes, I'm there for it. All aboard. Chugga, 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 choo, choo. That's what that feels like. What's happening? I have no idea. But it's good. It's absolutely good. Oh my God. I feel like I'm on America's Funniest Videos. Okay. I don't know if there's anybody else in here for any more. So we'll do it one more time. Just one more. Because, man, that was funny. Chugga, chugga, choo, choo. Jeez Louise. Oh, really? Oh, that is such a cute song. It is. Be my friend. Hold me, wrap me up. I just want to be like, console me. It is. It's a really beautiful song. And there's another one that's like, you saved my life. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, you're welcome. I did not see that. Okay, so we'll just leave that open for like another like minute or two, and then we'll close it, and then I'll come back and do a moonlight. Wow, it is already 6:30. I got in really late today. I didn't mean to, but I broke a couple nails, had to fix them. And I got up this morning at like 2:45, and I went down a rabbit hole. I went down a bad rabbit hole at like 2:45 this morning. I was stuck in it until like 8, 9 o'clock this morning. And then I went back to sleep. Oh, that's why I don't watch stuff because I watch too much of it. It was something about like it was it was something about like the Titanic and how there was stuff that they are now just finding out about it and stuff. And I was like, ooh, that's intriguing. Okay, well, that kind of makes sense. Is it real? I don't know if it's real. But yeah, I went down a rabbit hole watching that and just, all this crazy stuff. So yeah, that's why I don't do those type of things because I go deep into it looking. It's intriguing. It's really interesting. So yeah, I was doing that for hours. And I used to love that movie, but I knew it was a fictional movie, but still. So yeah, because I think at one part they were saying something like that an old diary was found. But then I was like, how true is that? Because it would have been under the water. And oh, it was the Titanic movie, but that's not. It was. I seen the rabbit hole I went down. It wasn't a movie. It was like a story or something that was posted on the Facebook. So I know it's probably not real, but so I just watched this like thing about how they're like now looking into the Titanic to see if it was actually real, true events and da da da. And it was interesting. It was very interesting, but it was like this house. This person got this trunk or something. Yeah, yeah, it was a lot of that, but it was still interesting. And I just went down the rabbit hole, and then I went to looking into other things and all of that. So I was up until about 8, 9 o'clock this morning, just looking back at history. Like, oh, that's interesting, huh? But that's why I can't watch like other stuff, like the news and all that. I will not watch it because that'll put me in some massive, massive rabbit holes. Because I always go to look for the logic and things. So I'll do like a lot of my own investigating and then it ends up just turning me all the way back around. So it'll be like days worth of hunting for truths that never end up being the truth anyway. So yeah, so I don't do that. But I found myself doing that this morning. So yeah, that was fun. And that's why I ended up coming on late today and not the normal, like earlier in the day. So but yeah, so yeah, I guess nobody else is gonna come in, so we can close this, and I will try and come back on for a moonlight reading. If not, I'll be back on tomorrow. Thank you, Jean. Thank you for everybody else who came and asked your questions, and I hope I helped you all. So thank you guys. Bye, guys.